Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Guitar Phil, and I'm here to tell you about the Xotic Effects AC Booster version 2. Make sure while you're watching this video, you like and subscribe. Listen, when I tell you I love overdrive pedals, I mean it. I love overdrive pedals. I use multiple overdrives on my board all the time, but this AC Booster version 2, it's going to stay on my board. It's kind of that pedal. I look at it as the TS-808 sound that I've had in my head for years. I'm not a big fan of the tube screamer thing because it gets a little too boxy for me or a little too mid-heavy. But this one, it's the one that I've always heard in my head if I could get the perfect one. This pedal, it really nails that thing. Honestly, I've used gear from Xotic for about 15 years now. I started out with the BB preamp way back in 2008, and I started messing with their other pedals, the EP Booster, the SP Comp, the SL Drive. I've also got the XSC California Classic guitar, and that stays in my arsenal all the time. So I've been an Xotic fan for years. But my buddy Johnny from Xotic, we ran into each other at a show, and he was able to send me a few pedals from Xotic, and this AC Booster was one of them. Man, blew my mind when I played it. Thing about this pedal is it's warm, it's clear, it's chewy, it's got that mid-range, it's got that sustain, it's got that creamy, floaty drive thing that we love so much. But it does it without the harsh mids, unless that's what you want, because that's what that is for. And when I mean that, I mean the 4 dip switches. One thing I love about Xotic is they're always putting dip switches in their pedals. Whether the pedals are mini or whether they're regular size, they're going to sneak something in there. So you got to get under the hood to know what's really happening with their pedals a lot of times. I've been guilty of playing their pedals and never touching the dip switches in the past. But with this pedal, nah, I actually use them. So dip switch 1 has compression, on or off. Dip switch 2 has classic voice or modern voice. Dip switch 3 is low mid boost, on or off. And mid switch 4 is high mid boost, on or off. Compression speaks for itself. I don't really need it a whole lot. I think it kind of would depend on the amp, whether I would use it or not. But like I said, for the most part, I'm not really using it. The classic and modern, that's where I think the magic is, or at least one of the pieces of the magic. Because I think it depends on the voicing of your amp, how much you're going to use the classic mode versus the modern mode. Now, I think all things being equal, I personally prefer the modern mode. It's got that sound of the TS-808's sound that I would have in my head, and I would apply it to music and musical applications now. But yeah, it's the taste. It's whatever your ear needs. Between the classic and the modern, I think you're going to find something that you like. Now, to me, the secret sauce is in that low mid boost. You can turn it off and have it flat, and it's going to give you a thing. But the low mid boost kind of gives you those lows without being flubby, and it doesn't get pointy and boxy. It's not really classic TS-808. It's that chewy, lovely sound that allows your tone to kind of float over the top of everything. You know, us guitar players like that. It does that really good. High mid boost, it's going to give you more of the classic TS-808 sound if you want to infuse that into your tone. My personal settings are going to be compression off, modern on, low mid boost on, high mid boost off. The only thing I might do a little bit different is, depending on the amp, I might change the classic and the modern. It's got volume, it's got gain, and the treble and bass have a detent in the middle, so it lets you know when you're kind of at zero. And then the boost switch has a boost volume. Now the boost is not independent on here. That would have been one thing I may like, but then that might keep me from buying other pedals, so I don't know. But it's got bypass for the effect to be on and off, and it's got a boost so that you can engage that second stage. One of the things I love about this pedal is the gain, the sweepability of the gain. It's all useful. If you want to go from really, really low, it can just kind of be a boosted version of your tone that you already have, more of a clean boost. And if you turn it all the way up, it's not going to have something that's unusable. I have used the gain all the way up in certain situations, and it's really, really, really worked. Like I said, this pedal is very amp sensitive. So it depends on what amp you're using, and depends on the music, what guitar you're playing, what vibe you're into at the time. And I almost feel like it changes day to day, because every time I come to it, I'm making one little switch here and there. And I love that because, you know, guitar players, we're tweakers. So this kind of allows me to tweak. Here's an example of the AC booster tone, low gain. You hear what that did right there? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to pull the gain up a little bit. Yeah, that sound, that's the sound. That's the sound right there. It's that classic 808 sound, but with the emotional memory that I have of it. That's my thing. That's what I love about it. When I play the AC booster, it really puts me in the mindset of that West Coast sound. Alan Hines, a little bit of Michael Landau. Even has some Dumble-esque qualities to it. It's soaring. It's got a cool legato thing when you want it to. It's got that chewy thing happening, yet it stays three-dimensional. Then when you engage the boost, oh man, just takes you to the next level. And we still haven't gotten into the dip switches. You'll be playing with this pedal for a long time. I'm still figuring out all the different applications that I can use this thing with. But from what I'm using it for already, I love it. If you guys already got the AC booster, do me a favor. Plug into your guitar, plug into your AC booster, dial in some of the tones that I was telling you about. Definitely want to know what you got and if you liked them in the comments. This is the perfect pedal for that fusion-y blues tone. When you need that legato solo where you're like, I'm about to step out. I need a little bit of reverb and a little bit of delay going on here, but I'm about to let them have it with some sweet tone. Whether I got to play a lot of notes or I don't, the tone is going to carry you with this pedal. That's what I love about it. Oh, and here's my thing. This pedal is great stacking with other overdrives. It's a dream. It's one of those, I almost call it a finishing sauce. You can play it on its own and it's awesome. But if you put it in conjunction with another drive, oh my gosh, it's like, that's the thing I've been looking for, and it sends it over the moon. Especially if you have the gain a little bit low, because you don't need a whole lot. Once you stack it with another pedal, a little bit goes a long way. That's what's super cool about this pedal. It's got so many uses. It's infinite in all the different things that it could do for you as a guitar player. I think if you get one, you're going to find that it's going to stay on your board a long time, like it's already doing with me. Yo, thanks for watching. I'm Guitar Phil, and this is the Xotic Effects AC Booster version 2. See y'all next time. Peace out.